Hi everyone, Arun Reddy here. Welcome to my YouTube channel Arun Reddy Tech for You. And in this video, we are going to learn about pivot table. Pivot table will make our data more flexible and summarize. So friends, if you don't want to miss my video, please subscribe my channel Arun Reddy Tech for You and don't forget to like my videos. Thank you.
Coming to Excel, today we are going to learn about pivot table. Pivot table will make our table more flexible and it will also help us to create a summarized data. So let us start. To create a pivot table, first let me select a table. There is a table called sales table which contains employee name, branch, sales 2019 and sales 2020. So let me select the table. Before creating table, first we have to select the table and go to the insert tab. In insert tab we will have pivot table option on the right hand corner. Sorry, it's the left hand corner. So let me click on pivot table. Immediately you will get a dialog box and two options, new worksheet or existing worksheet. So I'll select new worksheet. So when I click OK, immediately a new worksheet will be created. Nice. Now you can see sheet 4, a new worksheet is created for pivot table. On the right hand corner you can find a table, pivot table fields. In this we will have employee name, branch, sales 2019, sales 2020, and you will have 4 areas: filter, column, rows, values. So let's start creating a pivot table. So first I will just drag the employee name on the rows. Immediately you can see the list of employees. Nice, right? So same way I will just drag the branches in the values. Nice. So immediately when I drag the branches in the values, it has become count of branches. Now I can see Ajay is working in 3 branches. Okay, Krishna is working in 2 branches, Raju and Ram is working in 1 branch, and Ravi is working in 3 branches. Nice, right? So this is how easily our pivot table will summarize our data. Okay, now let us do in reverse. Now I want to know branches and how many employees are working in branches. So I will just select and go to the remove field. Also select the employee names and remove. Now I will just drag the branches in the rows and employees in the values. Immediately you can see there's a Bangalore. In Bangalore there are 3 employees. In Hyderabad there are 4 employees, and in Mumbai you can see it's a 3 employees, and you can also find a grand total. Nice, right? Now suppose I don't want to see the count, but I want to see the names of the employees who is working in the branches. So I'll just delete the field. Now I will just drag the employee names again in the row. Okay, so when I drag, automatically you can see there's a Bangalore branch which contains 3 employees, Ajay, Krishna, Ravi, and Hyderabad branch there are again 4 employees, Ajay, Krishna, Raju, Ravi. So again Ajay is working in both Bangalore, Hyderabad, and you can also see in the Mumbai, right? So Ram, Ravi is working in the Mumbai. So Ajay, Ram, Ravi is working in the Mumbai. So like this we can see the branches and the employees who working in the branches. Nice, right? So let me remove the employee name, and now I want to see the sales of branches. So I'll just drag the 2019 sales. So when I drag, you can see last time when I drag, it has shown the count, but this time it is showing the sum. So whenever we have a text column, the column which contains text, it will show the count, and whenever we have a column which contains numeric values, sales will contain some numbers, right? So it will show the sum. Nice, right? Okay, so you can see Bangalore total, subtotal is 1 lakh, Hyderabad 1 lakh 36,000, and Mumbai it's 1 lakh 23,000. Nice, right? Suppose if you want to see not sum but average or max, min, you can also go to the on the arrow. If you click on arrow, immediately you'll find value field setting. So if you click on value field setting, you will find the options like sum, count, average, max, min. So you can select any one of them. So let me select one of the max. I want to see max of the sale. Okay, so if I click OK, see the highest sale in the Bangalore is 45,000, and Hyderabad 42,000, and Mumbai 51,000. Nice, right? So let me go back again to the sum. So I will just click sum. Okay, nice. Now I want to see sales according to the branches and employee names. So what I will do, I'll this time we will drag employee name into the column. So let us see how it will work. Nice. Now you can see there is a branches in the rows and employee names in the form of columns. And now we can also see the subtotals of employees. See, Ajay worked in the three branches, 30,000, 34,000, 50,000. His grand total is 1,15,000. And you can also see Krishna's, Raju's. Raju is working in only one branch, which is Hyderabad. Ram is also working in one branch, which is Mumbai. And Ravi, and you can also see grand totals of Bangalore, Hyderabad, Mumbai. And you can also see total of a grand total. So these are the subtotals, and this is the grand total. Nice, right? So this is how our pivot table will make our data more flexible. Now let us drag employee name again into the rows, and this time what I will do, I will just drag the sales 2020 sales 2020 into the values. Nice. Now you can see there's a Bangalore sales, Hyderabad sales 2019 2020, Mumbai sales 2019 2020, and you can also see individual employees total also. Nice, right? And let us see, there's another field called employee field. So just I will just remove the employee name from the row. Now I will just drag the employee name in the filter. Immediately you can see on the top of the table you will find the employee name. If you click on a arrow symbol, you immediately will get a drop down list and select multiple items. Now let us see only Ajay's. I want to see only Ajay's sales. Okay, so I click OK. See, Ajay, as we know, Ajay is working in three branches. So his sale, and individually you can say 2019 total sale and 2020 total sale of Ajay. Nice, right? So let me select another employee. So I'll just remove Ajay and I want to select Ram. Click OK. Nice. You know that Ram is working in only one Mumbai, so it is showing only one Mumbai. Okay. So let me zoom in so it will be easy to you. Right. Okay. Now you can see only Mumbai 35,000 in 2019, 35,000 in the 2020. So he is very consistent. So like that we can also take a decision, and we will have a opinion on the employees. Nice, right? So friends, keep practicing. Thank you.